sorry for being late. I was eating some food with my mom. It was really nice, tasty stuff. But I lost track of time. Okay. I don't know what I'm singing or doing. Citrus. That's not how you spell that. I can't spell. Crane. Or songbird. Okay. Now what kind of crane? Or what kind of songbird? Up to you. Continue. Hello. What do you think of the hedge question?
Interesting. It's like physically beautiful or sound beautiful.
Some cranes sound pretty. Sometimes.
We like our cranes.
Yeah, the sandhill cranes are pretty. We like them. I have fancy outfit.
Very nice.
And a tail.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is one quickly check in on this lady. Hey, it's you! I'm fascinated by the many old wells across Hyrule, but new wells are pretty interesting too, like this one. Oh, have you come to tell me about the location of more wells you've found? Yep, got more for you. Thanks. So 13 of them this time. I'll give you 10 rupee per location. That's 130 rupee total. All yours. Thanks for sharing. I'm excited to go visit all of these wells. Let's see, how many left across Hyrule? Oh, there's still a total of 33 to find. It can be hard to find old hidden wells. If only there was some sort of tool for searching for things. Let's chat again if you find any more well locations. She's gonna stay here now, I guess. Let's see, I don't care about that. Here, I should work on these two, and yeah. So what I think I'm going to start with is the Hateno and this. Actually, let's look at side quests too. Legacy of the Rito. That's not so bad. Oh, I could talk to him real quick. Okay. 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 Oh, yeah, I need to finish that. Okay. Let's start by talking to Carson over here. Because I'm pretty sure he's the one that the reader want me to talk to. Is he over here or is he down below? Uh... Okay. Uh... Uh... Board horse. Yeah. Thank you. Goodbye. Must have picked up the fuss because they're all in a tizzy. Okay, that's fine. Carson. He might be down below, actually. Hello. Ensign. So there was a path after all. Okay, this is a different person. I figured if this is the royal family's emergency shelter, there would be a path that leads to here. So if you follow it, then yeah, you'll probably end up in the castle. What's this back here? Read the Zonite survey team's 3 big ideas. No thanks. Okay. Hmm. I don't see him around here. Oh, there he is. I think. No, that's someone else. Oh, wait, no, maybe it's the right guy? Nope. I don't know you. God, so great. Hey, you're interested in the snow quill tunic that just came in stock too? I've been eyeing that view for a while now, but I don't quite have enough rubies. Maybe I should sell off my ore so I can buy it already. Nope. Where's Carson gone? I guess he went home or something. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. You're curious one being up here when everyone's down below. The name's Vlad. I'm from a place that's almost as far to the southeast as you can get from here. It's called Hatino Village. I've been worried about my family back home, so if you catch me sneaking a peek that away, well, that's why. Have you seen that ring-shaped ruin on the horizon? They're off to the southeast. But when I'm looking out that way, I'm thinking of what's beyond the ruins, my dear Hatino Village. So I'm keeping watch for monsters, of course, but I also keep seeing those strange ruins. Which then leads me to worry more about my family, who I left behind so I could help out here. Tamana, Tibo, please be alright. Oh, that's sweet, actually. I guess he probably went home, right, didn't he? Well, anyway, let's head to Hatino. I've been told it's a good idea to cut grass in the fields. And there should be a good amount if I want to get the, rice. Makes sense. And then there's quests all throughout. So I'll do a couple of the quests here. And I also want to get a house and store some of my valuables. Let's see. Goats. There we go. There's what I'm looking for. Yeah. I need, how much of that? 5 more. Even if I buy a bunch of it, I guess it's still not so bad. Man. Should really probably finish this stuff with Virtue. So much to look after. So much to do. Hello, how are you today? Hello, hello. I'm practicing cutting grass. I'm a bit out of shape, you know? It's been a while. And apparently killing crickets is, you know, part of the practice. I was trying to pick it up, but, you know. I'm actually working on this for the quest with Laurelyn, and I'm gonna do the quests here as well. Thanks for the follow, Jimmy Powell. Thank you. Hello, how are you today? Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. And that should be 17. 3 more, and I can fix the roofs in Hateno. Nope, that's 16, and I can't do math. Now it's 17. Now it's 18. Now I'm out of grass to cut, probably. Not quite, just practically. Do. Unfortunately, then I won't get any of the drops out of it, and I'm going for the drops. I just need one more. If you burn it, the drops burn as well, so it doesn't really work. Yeah. Won't let me steal. Okay, let's go find some people to talk to. Just want someone to talk to. Just want someone to talk to. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. There we go. Headed to the research lab. And here we go. Probably should have just gone to the shrine and then gone up. But you know, hindsight is better. We all know that. Is that a bird nest? It is. Weird. Not what I was actually looking for. Works, though. Mm-hmm. And up we go. There we go. Supposed to talk to people here. Hello. Ah, what a pleasant morning. Hey, you. The Pearl Pad Laboratory is ready for us to do some great things together. First, let's get that sensor up and running. Come on, let me see that Pearl Pad. This will only take a moment. 1, a 2, and a 3, and a 4. The sensor reacts when you are close to shrines of light that you have not yet visited. If you head in the direction where the reaction is strongest, you should find the shrine. Now this sensor will make a sound if there are shrines near you. Okay, that wraps up my chatting about it. Try testing out the sensor. That's odd. The sensor reacts when you're moving toward a shrine. There's a shrine in the cave at the bottom of this hill, but that sensor isn't reacting to it whatsoever. What? You already found it? I'd expect nothing less from you. That sensor will start being invaluable. It's the product of my brilliance, after all. I'd expect nothing less from me. Well, I've told you what you need to know about the sensor, but I fear it's gone in one ear and out the other. So hang on a minute. Okay, the details look correct, and I'll post it right there. Here. Yes, very good. Here you go, the operation instructions for the sensor. Now you can revisit the sensor feature anytime you want. Just read the poster there. I know, right? Not like I already have all the shrines. Now you begin to see the true potential of the Purapad. But I'm nowhere near done yet. I created new features for that device while I was waiting here for you. Yes, I whipped up some prototypes of these extra features and can get them on your Purapad, and you can get them on your Purapad at any time. That is, with some help from you, getting some final data I need in order to activate them perfectly. Let's talk. If you want those upgrades, enjoy that sensor. A taste of great things to come. Until then. Hey you, we have more work to do. Your Purapad is nowhere near its full capability yet. The Purapad will be even better after I add some extra features. Those include the most essential one, the Travel Medallion feature, that lets you set up gates for instant travel anywhere. There's also Hero's Path mode. It shows where you've traveled. Finally, Sensor Plus, which helps you find more than shrines. Your Purapad will be perfect once I've installed all of those. But first, I need you to gather some test data so I can fine-tune my prototypes. So, let's get to work on that pad. Just talk to me anytime you'd like to get started on one of those. Travel Medallion. The Travel Medallion feature is quite exceptional. It lets you travel instantly to a gate you've established elsewhere. But we're going to have a little bit of an extra challenge with all this. Come now, give me your Purapad for a moment. Look here, in distant Akala up in this northeast corner is the Akala Ancient Tech Lab, which is also my home. That's where my prototype of the Travel Medallion feature is. I started work on it back there. You're crazy. No. I'd go get it myself, but word is that some dangerous trespassers have made themselves at home there. That's why I'd like to have you, with all your great talents, go there and fetch my Travel Medallion prototype. To speed this journey along, well, the return journey anyway. Where was that again? Aha, here it is. Here it is. Oh. I've activated a travel gate outside this lab. Now you can get here instantaneously, if not faster. You'll need to make your own way to the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. However, you'll find the Travel Medallion prototype in the chest beside my desk there. Should be easy enough to find. I have it. What? Then you already have it? Good job. That will do the trick. Come on, hurry up. Let me see your Purapad. Now, just give me a moment. Travel Medallion. This mysterious tool was built by Robbie. Please ace it by opening your inventory and registering your current location as a travel gate. Da-da-da-da-da! I added that to your key item so you'll never lose the ability to use it. If you want to be able to travel instantly to your favorite spot, just stand there and set up a travel gate by using that. Then at any time, you can just zip right there by selecting that very spot on your map. Easy, right? I wonder what I could do if I had even more data. However, I suspect I could add 2 more gates, yes, then it'd hit maximum capacity. So I can create a link between the pad and a second location, but for that I'd need 10 map data locations. Which should be a walk in the park for someone like you. Oh yes, I should prepare operation instructions for this feature too. Hang on a minute. Okay, the details look correct, and I'll post it right here. I'm just going to do all of his quests. I think I can get them all done right now. Yes, very good. Here you go. The operation instructions for the travel medallion feature. Oh, he's just putting it over the pad thing. Oh my goodness. Now you can review the travel medallion feature anytime you want. Just read that poster there. Travel medallion. What? You have that map data already, and for 15 areas? In that case, I'll add the ability to travel to a second and third spot with the travel medallion feature. I knew you could do it. Great work. Come on, let's make that. Let me see that pad. Now, give me just a moment. And there's the third spot for your travel medallion feature. Unbelievable. With that, I've fully upgraded the travel medallion feature. Hello! Consider it a great honor awarded to you for your excessive travels. I know, right? I'm so prepared. Quests and side quests and stuff. I've started with Robbie. Though you can use the travel medallion feature now, your pad is not yet perfect. It still doesn't have all the available features, so don't forget that. Ooh, interesting. So which features do you want to add? Sensor Plus. Excellent. Very good thinking. Being curious about this feature. It allows you to pinpoint the location of more than shrines, more than things many more things. That's why it's called Sensor Plus. You select what you want from the compendium, but I can't add my prototype without some extra data. So you need to fill out your compendium with at least 5 types of monsters. Oh. I don't have that. Wait, do I? Unbelievable. You've got all that data? Then I can install that sensor upgrade right away. Let me have the pad for a moment. I actually had it! Now give me just a moment. Da-da-da! Now you can search for more than just shrines. Just select what you want to find from the Hyrule Compendium. I don't know what's happened to me. Although, actually I have a compendium of my own. That's my compendium database. It's got everything you could possibly want to find details about. Oh yeah, it's all there. Creatures, monsters, materials, equipment, and even different kinds of treasure. In short, a perfect collection of what you might one day achieve in your own Hyrule Compendium on the pad. Curious? I invite you to access the database and see it for yourself. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Oh yeah, I should prepare operation instructions for this feature too. Hang on a minute. Okay, the details look correct, and I'll post it right here. Yes, very good. Here you go, the operation instructions for Sensor Plus feature. Now you can review Sensor Plus details anytime you want. Just read the poster there. Also, though you can use the Sensor Plus features now, your pad is not yet perfect. It still doesn't have all the available features, so don't forget that. Here's Path Mode. Here's Path Mode is an outstanding addition if you do a lot of investigating. Truth is, there's a tracking feature installed on the pad. Here's Path Mode lets you see this feature on screen. It's a brilliant system that lets you see the exact path you've taken. But before I can install the program perfectly, I'll need to get data from 15 shrine locations from you. Oh, that's easy. What? You've got the data? Hurry up and let me see that pad. Now just give me a moment. Now give me just a moment. Shall we see what my path has been like? Ta-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da! Now you'll be able to see the path you've traveled so far on your map. And that's all he can do for me. Oh yes, I should prepare operation instructions for this feature too. Hang on a minute. Okay, the details look correct and I'll post it right here. Yes, very good. Here you go, the operation instructions for Hero's Path Mode. Now you can review the Hero's Path Mode feature anytime you want. Just read that poster there. Complete it. At least your pad is perfect, and that means you are perfect. That is the objective truth, I'm very pleased to say. Because with all of that, you'll make indefinitely better progress in your search for Princess Zelda. Now, when you find Princess Zelda, be sure to tell her you couldn't have done it without my pad. I did practically everything without the pad. Shall we check Hero's Path Mode? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And this is just the... Oh my goodness. I don't want to look at this anymore. What other adventures do we have? Let's start a bunch of quests and... Yeah. Let's start a bunch of quests. And yeah. Oh man. Ah. True. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you're right. Yeah. Ah, I wonder what's up with that. It's not like there's a bunch of stuff trying to kill me down there. Yeah. I'm gonna look for people who I can, talk to. and have quests and stuff. Do you have a quest for me? Don't think I've seen you around. Are you a traveler? Then welcome to Hateno Village. I'm Rito, the mayor. And yes, before you say it, I know about all these tacky sculptures everywhere you look around here. What an eyesore. They're spoiling the rustic atmosphere Hateno Village is known for. And I know who's behind it. The designer at Vintest Clothing, the clothes shop near the village entrance. I was just thinking about going and giving her a piece of my mind. Sorry to say, but if you need something from me, you'll have to come see me again later. Let's go talk to the lady. She had a quest for me, I think. Oh, man. We like quests. Hello. Love's fire burns forever. What's the matter? You can tell me a weirdly handsome dude. You look like you've been in places. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here, checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves on Miss Evie. Nope. Wait, I mean, that's why I make sure no strangers come in from outside to disturb the peace. Evie? Yeah, very true. You forgot the miss. Always add the miss. Miss Evie is the poster girl for the East Wind General Store. There's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Evie. Just keep the naive. I just moved here and won't somebody show me around act to a minimum. Not that anybody could be as young, guyish, or fashion-esque as me. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of present do you think would make Miss Evie at least Eastwind happy? I'm not asking for me, you understand. A friend of a friend wanted advice, and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. I'll just ask her directly. Everybody loves freedom. Especially me. Gotta say, not my style. Ah, another practically perfect masterpiece, and is an exemplar of the form from every angle. This is the sort of thing on which I've built my name and reputation as the world-renowned Sissy. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Sissy? I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Welcome to Vintest Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the Sissy brand, and if you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who challenged this fusty old village into the birthplace of Navier fashion. I can't say that word very well. As proof, I present to you this. The Sesse hat, the newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Sesse. Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note my avant-garde? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. Hello. What's all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hateno. Oh, look who's here. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayor Reed? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Sissy, you have got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night that they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. Hateno's foundation is to produce. What are we going to do if it fails? Now, dear, there's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know. Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Dear, don't fall for her line of twaddle. She's got everything in a tin wrapped. Everyone in a tin wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? Who do you suppose you have to thank for Tenno's rejuvenation? I didn't need rejuvenating. Tenno Village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Do they? Then let us decide the matter to the people. Well, then let us leave this matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint, begone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village by holding a mayoral election. You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure, suits me. I'll win that pretty easy. Sophie, I delegate management of the mayoral election to you. What? Come on, Clavia, I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we head back home. Hello. Oh, you again. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course, undecided. Oh, if you haven't yet thrown in your lot with either candidate, then welcome to Team Cisse. That settles that, I trust. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think, yet there are stragglers in the village still supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. And so, I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the Cisse brand. Fungal fashion is the Cisse way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant Cisse brand colors. Although Sophie and I must mind the shop, where will we find someone we can trust to carry out this vital task? Sure. That's the magic words I was waiting for. You're a lifesaver. Now, then, you'll be needing these. I can give these out. These mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas dressed to the nines in Cisse. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. That leaves us with, unless I missed my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. Hello. She saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. Sir, I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into this mess I found myself in. But since we are both involved now, could you give me a little advice? Sure. I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice is on my sister. It's about Cece. Lately, she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon, and I don't want any last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tail my sister and find out where she's going and what she's up to and get back to me. I've tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it, too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please? Sure. But I have a feeling I have to talk to the dude, too. I'm just gonna tell him undecided as well. Who doesn't keep Hylian shrooms in their backpack? I do. I worry about this. Oh, you're the customer I saw at Ventus Clothing, aren't you? You know, from when they were talking about whether to go through with the mayor election or not, it's become something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. I wish they'd clear the air between them in this silly quarrel once and for all. But that's a moot point now. I have something else on my mind. I have to take care of this before the mayor election starts. What's on your mind? Oh, you don't mind lending me an ear? I won't mince words. It's about my husband, Reed. The that man of mine, he shut himself up in our shed every night. I don't have the faintest what he's up to. When I ask, he just says it's a secret and I can't get another peep out of him. I hate the idea of snooping on him. Plus, I think he'd catch me at it right away. But I get so worried when I think about whether he's doing will affect his chances in the election. I was fit to burst if I could find out someone to talk to about this. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter our shed at midday when my husband isn't around and see if you can figure out what he's doing. I'll pay you for your troubles, of course. The only problem is I can see is that he keeps that place locked up tight. You'd never fit in through a window, but maybe you could dig a hole or something? Well, you'll figure it out. I think I've actually made it in there before. No. Sure, I like to dress up sometimes, but yesterday I went out and I went to go see my grandma, and I wore a hoodie, a shirt, leggings, knee-high socks, and boots. Does that really seem like fashionista clothing? Oh, you're the traveler I saw at Vintage Clothing, right? Did you come to check up on me because you were worried? Yeah, I lost my head a little there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. But don't you worry about me. I have a couple tricks up my sleeve against Cece. I might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayor. I might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election, so I'm focusing on the second plan, to bring back a taste no one's tried here in years. What kind of taste? Way back, my grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than the first trial run, but I never forgot it. Even today, I can still recall the gooey mouthful of the one bite my grandfather shared with me. Why, thank you. In the back of my mind, I've always wanted to make it a signature staple of this village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something that could stand up to Sissy. Except I can't remember who in the village my grandfather worked with or what they created. And now that I think of it, it also had a unique pungent scent. If I could just smell that aroma again, it might jog my memory. Yes, that's the aroma I remember. Wait just a moment. Have some cheese. This is it. This is what I've been looking for. My grandfather developed it with a fellow villager. No. Hateno cheese? Of course. It makes sense that my grandfather would have been working with someone from the farm up there. It's a miracle that Koyin not only found the recipe, but managed to reproduce it. But this is great news. It's a clear sign that we ought to make Hateno cheese a new village staple. That ought to swing the election for me. Let me pay you for that cheese, okay? Believe me, it's worth every rupee. Now then, I should get in touch with Koyan so we can start preparing for mass production. I'll ask the Hateno Village General Store and some traveling merchants to add it to their wares, too. It shouldn't take much more than that to tip the election my way. You should come out to watch it happen. What time is it? Almost midday. Close enough. And we've got the stuff at the school we can do. Okay, I need to get under this building. Yeah, this seems about right. Ha. About here should be right. Notes toward a new variety of pumpkins. Read. I firmly believe that Hetino Village's charm is in the delicious vegetables and milk from our farms. But there's no denying that these things aren't resonating with the youth nowadays. And I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So I got together with Knack, the best farmer in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. The color, shape, and approach appearance are based on the Sese brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. We've hit a snag, though. It might be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. Read. Let's talk to the wife. How goes it? Maybe did any progress on that thing we talked about? What? You say he's developing a new type of pumpkin? So that's why he's been consulting with Knack so often. He could have just asked Sese about it directly, but I know he's too hardworking and stubborn for that. It's a relief to find out the truth. A lot of things make sense now, like why he went to Ventus clothing. It's so obvious in hindsight. I'm sorry, that's between me and my husband. Thank you for looking into this for me. I promise you a reward, and I keep my promises. Ooh, that's not bad. With a pair the two of them make, if they would just get along. I've got to do her secret next. And I need to give out her mushrooms to people. That sounds weird. Let me check the inn to see if there's anyone here. Not here. I guess the guy up there. Okay, no. I guess I should give her. I know who I should give a mushroom to. You. Well, you're a new face around here. If I'm any judge, welcome to Tino Pasture. Love to get some sun. Don't my cows look happy to be out sunbathing? You got something for me? Have a Hylian shroom. Is this from Sese? Isn't that sweet? These are tasty if you fry them up as a snack. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the gift. But me and my daughter Koyan, an old man talk, don't care much about clothes and what use is fashion in the field, right? Still, I'm glad that's all you came for. If you told me you were here to pick up some fresh milk, I'd have a tight spot. Make no mistake, fresh milk? Don't tell me you haven't heard of my farm's fresh milk. It's the best in Antino. The secret's in the special feed I make for my cows. It gives their milk an extra little something you don't get anywhere else. Except I've been having trouble getting my hands on acorns to mix up any more of it. There used to be tons of acorns all over the ground in the forest out back. No one idea where they all went. Probably the squirrels started taking over and grabbing them all for themselves. Sometimes they drop the acorns they carry in their cheeks if you startle them, but they're quick little creatures. I need at least 3 acorns to make my special feed, so it's a real problem for me. Here's some acorns. No fooling. Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Not with me at my wit's end and all. I don't know if this really makes up for it, but have a bottle on me. Thank you. I was keeping it squirreled away, but no reason to be a miser about it. I better go mix up a batch of feed right away now that I got some more acorns. If you ever want more fresh milk, I'll swap you some for 3 acorns. Call it a special trade just for you. That works for me. I'll give Koyan hers and talk to her about the other. Thanks to you, my great-grandpa's dream of unique Hateno cheese wasn't lost. I'm really and truly grateful for that. What's that you got there? Have a Hylian shroom. From Sese, huh? I'm not denying mushrooms are nice to look at, but to go from that to wearing them is, well, and I'm not the only one who thinks so. The couple at the inn didn't see eye to eye about the same thing. I guess it's tough sometimes to be married to someone with different tastes than you.
Ah.
But I can see you mean well enough with the gift, so I'm happy to accept them. Thanks. This might sound out of blue, but do you want some tin of cheese? I'd be fine with giving you some if you want. And don't worry if you can't afford it. I'll accept fresh milk as trade. For customers willing to trek directly to the pasture, it's the least I can do. Goodbye. Leaving already? That's okay. Just be sure to visit again. So I need to find an old couple. Let me check on this guy's wife. It's probably fine. They haven't mentioned her. Oh, pff. She looks so tired. Poor lady. Oh. Let's see if we can find anyone else. You ought to be my guest, and instead I end up asking you for favors. Sorry about that. You are a huge help, thank you. If only that man could be more forthright. He takes everything so seriously that he sometimes doesn't know how to open up. No one knows him like me, so it's up to me to give him my support. Aw, that's sweet. Let's see. Hello. Who is this freak? Hey there, what brings you to town? Oh, he's actually pretty handsome now that I get a good look. Hey, I have a good idea. You should take this and not ask any questions. You swept me off my feet so fast that I gave you one of my prize eggs. No more, though. Just forget what happened here today. Okay, it's forgotten. I feel like you weren't getting what I was going for there. Way to kill the mood. Did you need something from me? Have a Hylian shroom. You brought this from Sissy? Wow, thank you. There's a lot of ways you can prepare mushrooms. They're tasty on their own, too. I just like them, okay? But that's when they're food. When you make them fashion, you lose me. It wasn't so long ago that doing stuff like that was completely unheard of here. The farm families don't know what to make of it either. Could you blame them? So there's this lady. I have no problem stealing. Let's see. Poor dude. Why are you going over to my house? I know, but I can't now. I have to clean Princess Hilda's house. Though I'd love to have a good time. Technically, it's my house. Why is Zelda the one who gets credit for my house? Oh. Sorry. I'm guessing this is not when I was supposed to be doing this quest. Yeah. Huh. Don't bother talking to children. Huh? Do you need something from me? Here, have a Hylian shroom. What's this? Something from Sese? Yeah, pretty obvious from the look of it. You know, people keep talking up this Sese brand stuff, but it never really clicked with me. I know the lady works hard, but most of us farmers around here aren't too precious about our clothes. But sure, thanks for the mushroom. That's mighty nice of you. How many left do I have? 4. It's gonna be a good crop. I can't hardly call this a field yet. I'll need a lot more work before it's through. Hello. Well now, what's a wanderer doing in our neck of the woods? Going where you please is a perk of being a traveler. Chalk it up to fate and let me tell you about this place. This is the Hatino School field. Right now it's more like an empty lot, but it used to be a good little field. I aim to get it back in shape so I can support crops again. It's hard work fixing up a plot after it's gone to seed. It'll be a spell before anyone can plant anything here. Didn't you have something to say? Have a Hylian shroom. A gift from Sese? Thanks for that. The world of fashion moves too fast for us old folks, but I'm in favor of any mayor who can make this village stay a place where the younger folk are happy to live. Oh. I want to help you. I like this lady. I want to help her. I'll talk to the people at the school. That's what I'll do. So cute. Oh. This is terrific. I love it. Can I ring the bell? Whoops. Sorry. Hello. Yes, what is it? Oh, it's you, Link. Haven't seen you in... Link, you're back! My apologies for the outburst. Clearly you're back in town then. But what of Princess Zelda? Princess Zelda is still missing, which is the reason you came here alone. That makes more sense. Princess Zelda built the school, you see. She cared so much about the children, I'm sure this would be one of her first stops if she had returned. Right now, we're covering history, which was very important to Princess Zelda. We're focusing on Hyrule's history alongside the Calamity. You know, Link, you're welcome to sit in on a lesson if you'd like. Class is from morning until noonish, so please stop by the classroom on the first floor. Cool. Aww. What's that? Hello. Which one do I read today? Ooh, there's one called The Champions and Their Divine Beast. Let's see, here we go. Divine Beasts were mechanical weapons built 10,000 years ago to fight the Calamity. It's a creature? I believe you. They were the size of mountains and incredibly strong, meaning that not just anyone was allowed to handle them. Only the champions, specially chosen representatives of each people, were permitted to control them. By their efforts was the calamity stopped. When the calamity returned, as foretold 100 years ago, the divine beasts were once again... A new set of champions came forward to use them. Unfortunately, the calamity seized control of the divine beasts, and the new champions lost their lives in the process. Ouch, that's a pretty sad story. But when I was little, I heard the divine beasts went back into action, so I bet the champions' souls are at peace. Well, who are you? Don't sneak up on me like that. Who wants to know if there's something wrong with studying in secret, huh? It's cute. I like the little playground out here. Hey, I could use this. I need to get stronger. Can I hop over the smallest one? I can. No! Cute though. Very cute. Oh, useful. Let's see. I now have enough for the Laurelin Village project. What to do? Where to find those last 4 people? Obviously,